Okay, so hey, I'm back on Twitch. I haven't, as I told my wife and made her laugh, I said, well, I'll be gone for a little bit. I need to test because I haven't twitched for a while. And she started laughing. She said, I could just see me standing there twitching all over the place. Anyway, she doesn't know what Twitch is, so I had to explain it to her. I'm going live streaming. Oh, okay. Anyway, I haven't twitched for quite a while. Haven't done anything on Twitch for quite a while. The other thing I haven't done is I haven't played not World of Warcraft, but well, World of Warcraft as well. But I haven't played Final Fantasy XIV for a while, and I realized that I have characters on another world, and I went to play them, and they're pretty high level. I couldn't remember how to play. Not only that, there's been a couple of expansions since the last time I played, and with the expansions have come a lot of changes in how you play the game. Some of the moves that I did before are actually gone. They're not even there anymore. So I had to relearn the game a little bit, and I decided why not start a new character until I get in the swing of it so I can get back into those old characters. So I've created a little Thermitage here, Thermitage, and we're going to go into all the... Uh-oh, it didn't like my name. All right, let's try it again. Well, he's happy about it. Uh-oh, it didn't like that one. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Well, which did it not like? The painter or the Roland? Well, let's just change it a little bit. We'll go Roland Panter. How about that? Try that. Well, he's just as happy with that as he was with the other one. I always liked the name Roland Painter because I knew somebody that was his name. He was a disc jockey when I used to work at the radio station. His real name was Roland Painter, but he went by Buzz Nelson or something like that. And I always thought, why didn't you use your real name? It was a nice name. So I'm going to let this go through the original cutscene here, and then we'll get to playing. I'm not going to play very long. This is basically a test because, as I said, I haven't done anything on Twitch for quite a while.
Hear, feel.
Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to set up my controller. Uh-oh. I'll have to wait till I'm out of this cutscene to do that, I believe. And that's why I'm testing. Exactly why. And none of my my Twitch things are working either. I think the chat does work, but I had to turn it off because the on-screen chat, because it's not working like I like it. I'll have to mess with that a little bit. So I need to get some of my widgets back. Oh, I guess I have to do something here. You're moaning something fierce for a while there. Feeling the effects of the aether. You'll get used to it, though. Don't worry. I'm narrating. Somebody has to do it. It's a big kokobo you got there. Okay, you there, halt. And he did right away. What's this all about? Whoa. Inspection, men. Search the carriage. Oh, there's other people in the carriage besides me. I'm just an honest peddler, friend, so don't be too disappointed if you don't find nothing. Mind your tongue, old man, lest I cut it out. Okay, did he plant something? He did. Honest peddler, was it? Since when do honest peddlers deal with prohibited herbs? You're in a lot of trouble, old man. You'll rot in dungeon till the end of your days unless you can afford the fine. Here it comes. You gotta pay a fine. Business as usual, he says. Holy smokes, that's a big arrow. Amalia, to arms, to arms. What about legs? To legs. 2 arms, 2 legs. 7 hells. Consider this a warning. Now go, all of you. Well, at least they're letting us go and they're going to fight. I cannot tell you how many hours I've put in on this game. Gee, that kind of excitement ain't good for the heart. Well, this guy doesn't actually look all that old. Be careful around them brass blades, lad. Bastards will have your shirt off your back if they fancy it. Like common bandits they are, only less honest. Thank the gods for sending some beastmen to rescue, eh? The beastmen. Thank the gods. Yeah. Seeing as though we've got a long ride ahead, you keep in mind keeping me company till we arrive? God, I can't read. Now, who are these 2 twins? The young'uns, they don't care much for conversation. I guess they're twins. This guy's name is Brent. He's a peddler by trade. Ain't my character cute? And judging by your unusual garments, I'll wager you are one of them new adventurers. Everybody in this game's an adventurer. I knew it. Going wherever the wind blows, seeking fortune and glory, now that's what I call living. So long as you can avoid dying, that is. Ain't no secret that adventuring's a risky business these days. What was it that first attracted you to it? Well, I don't talk very much, so... to gain power, to win glory, to amass a fortune. Probably all 3, but I'm going to go with the glory one. Because, why not? Glory, eh? Well, you're willing to take on the tasks as other folks ain't. An adventurer such as yourself can win fame what coin can't buy. When you arrive in town, you'll want to report to the Adventurers Guild. So this is the tutorial part of the game. You can find out everything you need to know about adventuring business in there. Just remember, though, there are more important things than fortune, such as breathing. Ain't no profit in being dead, and that's a fact, Jack. By the way, this is your first trip to Old Day? It isn't. It isn't, and I'm going to say so. But of course it ain't. Still might as be. The journey itinerant has a few new things to teach you about your destination. So he's going to tell me anyway, even though I said I wasn't new to this area. It's ruled by the Sultana in name, but as most folks know, the Syndicate holds all the power. Just like real life, eh? Them and their monetarist cronies would happily get rid of her grace altogether, but that won't happen while she still commands the loyalty of the Royalists, and the Royalists are nothing if not loyal. Well, they should be called Loyalists then. These factions have long fought over power, throwing the weight of their wealth against each other, and they show no sign of stopping. Of course, the Lizard Men wouldn't care less about old politics. They have their own interests, see, and they ain't afraid to use force to serve them. They say war's a gift. Peddlers need breeding profit, and though it shames me to say it, I'm inclined to agree. I have no idea what that means. Ah, at long last, thank God we're there. Behold, the jewel of Thanalan, where folks turn sand into gold. I bet they do.
Deep in the sun-baked south, surrounded by the shifting sands of an endless desert, she rises. A solitary rose amidst the dust and rock, a symbol of defiance. Her name, Ul'dah.
Okay.
Even with the coming of the 7th Umbral Era, hope springs eternal for the mongers and merchants who vie for lost fortunes in this bustling oasis. As the twin faces of Nold Thal maintain their vigil over all that has been and shall be, the present proffers a brave soul. One whose arrival could mark the beginning of a new era of prosperity for the realm.
Oh, is he talking about me? Or that old guy? And here's where we part ways, lad. I'm off to the markets to deliver me wares. Then it's on to the high road for me. Here, I want you to have this by ways of putting up with my prattle. Whatever that was. What is it that it gives me? I can't remember. You never did tell me your name, though. Hey, but here's an idea. Become the sort of storied personage I can brag about having met, and I'll consider us square. Right.
May the traders nurture our fortunes as they kindle the flames which burn within us all.
Hi, Gald. How you doing?
For
Thanks
by
for stopping
fire
by.
are we reborn.
We're almost to the start. Okay, believe it or not, when I created this character, I made it bigger than most of them. You can make them taller or shorter, and I made this guy a little bit taller. They're still pretty small. All right, I get a little bit of maintenance as soon as I get control of this guy. And as I said, I'm just kind of testing. It's like a little crunchy rat in the big city. Oh, Venture over here. That's the first guy we meet in the game. Yes, he means us. Fresh off the carriage. How can I tell? White eyes, maybe? Name's Wymond, and my business is knowing every booger else's. What? Now then, what if I was to offer some invaluable advice of way of welcome to our fair city, free of charge, even just this once like? All right, now I just got to do what everybody tells me to do. Welcome to Ul'dah, the shining beacon of prosperity rising from the deserts of Thanalan. All right, so I got to do some maintenance because I didn't set up my controller. Matter of fact, it's not even on. Let me turn it on real quick. This game you can play with keyboard and mouse. It is a little bit easier to play with a controller. And anybody that knows me know I don't like controllers, but there are certain games that they just work well. I liked the controller in Red Dead Redemption. I liked the controller in The Witcher 3, and this is another game where it works very well. So I do have this game in PC, and I've also got a copy of it on PlayStation 4. And for those of you that know a little bit about me, you'll know that there's very few games that I have played that I haven't beta tested. This is one that I've beta tested. 5-6 years ago when it came out, I was one of the beta testers. So I've played it for a long time, but I actually haven't played it for a long time. As I said, I probably haven't played this for a couple of years. There's been maybe even longer than that because there's been a couple of expansions since then. So let me see. I need to get control of this. Let's do this. What I need to do. Oh, it's on already, so that's on. But I need to see it. It doesn't. It's got my HOTAS. I need to grab the controller. Now I should be all set. Except for this. I need to move that. Let's do that. We're going to move the HUD. I think it's this one right here. Let's grab it and move it up to about there. And then let's save it. There's some other changes I'm going to make, but that'll be it for now. So let's get started. And the purpose of this, again, I haven't played it for a couple of years, and I couldn't remember how to play. I've got several high-level characters. Let's see, I've got characters on, I think, 4 or 5 different worlds. And I've got several high-level characters, but I don't remember how to play them. So I thought, well, the best thing to do if I'm going to mess around on Twitch is to start a new character and see what it's all about again. Until I get the hang of things, then I can go back to my other characters. But anyway, this is just for fun. And fun I've had on this game over the years. A lot of fun. We'll have to put up with this this hand holding for a while. We're going to accept that quest. 'Tis plain to anyone with eyes that you don't know your way around here. If I let you go wandering off to the nearest dark alley, you're certain to get mugged or worse, and I don't want that on my conscience. So before you do anything else, you'll want to head over to the quicksand and speak with Momodai. She's the master of the Adventurers Guild and can set you right on the path, or set you on the right path. Okay, so he's looking right at it. That's the inn up there. Just take those steps over yonder and pass through the double doors, and you'll find her inside. And that's as much as you're going to get for free. Good luck with the adventuring. Okay, so the adventure begins. Alright, get rid of that. Okay, let's run up and talk to her. Now, you'll notice a couple of things. You see, right next to my name is a little, like a leaf. That means I am brand new in the game. It's a new character. I can actually turn that off, but it's no big deal. So I'll kind of leave it on, I guess, for now. This is the inn. We're going to run over here and talk to Momodai. Hey, girl. Well, hello there. Who might you be? If you're looking to join the Adventurers Guild, you've come to the right place. Name's Momodai, and I own this fine establishment, if you please. I also manage the Adventurers Guild here in Ul'dah, so you might say that looking after green adventurers like yourself is my vocation. What the hell is sitting on the counter there? And lucky for you, that is. Without someone like me to steer you right, you'd soon find yourself out in the middle of nowhere, caught up in business you don't understand. Like our conflict with the Almajah, for example. They've been plaguing the Sultanate for nigh on forever now. And then there's the Garlean Empire. None can say for sure what they're plotting for these days, only that they are. Oh, little dancing girls, I forgot about them. Ah, the people drink and make merry, but underneath it all, they're worry and a lingering feeling of loss. And little wonder, it's scarce been 5 years since the lesser moon cracked open like a giant egg, releasing an abomination intent on turning the realm into the 8th hell. So much was lost in the blink of an eye. 'Twas like the end of the world had come at last. But then, things began to get foggy. Everyone's got their own version of what happened. Some of them, 2 or 3. You'd think people would remember something like that, but the fact is, they don't. Nobody does. There's one thing that survivors agree on, though, and that's a part played by a band of adventurers who laid down their lives for a realm that wasn't their own. They fought valiantly, and like so many others, they never returned. Deeds worth remembering. I'm sure you'll agree. It's just a shame our recollection of those brave heroes are just jumbled as those of the calamity itself. Bad things are best forgotten, that's what he's trying to say, or she's trying to say. Whenever we try to call their faces to mind, it's like they're standing between us and the midday sun, permanently silhouetted. I'll bet that sounds poetic to you, doesn't it? Well, it's not. It's a bloody infuriating. But even if we can't remember them, we'll not let them be forgotten, and so we call them the Warriors of Light. And they'll forever stand as a shining example of what adventurers can achieve. That's why I welcome new arrivals like yourself to our fair city. Okay, so there's a lot of reading and stuff at the start here because they're trying to teach you stuff. After a while, this kind of thing will kind of go away. There's very little voice acted in this game. There is a little bit, cutscenes and things like that, but for the most part, it's not voice acted at all. All I ask is that you lend a helping hand and try to leave Ul'dah in a better state than you found her. If you can promise that, I'd be happy to let you join the guild. Don't listen to her. Everybody gets in the guild. All right then, a promise is a promise now. I'm counting on your help to put the past behind us. We need people working and spending and bickering like the old days. And a happy and prosperous Ul'dah means more business for the quicksand, too. Any road. Let's make this official. Any road. I forgot that. Instead of anyway, they say any road. Go ahead and write your name in the register. Neat as you can. Roland Panter? Well, ain't that a charming name? Just rolls off the tongue, it does. It would have been better if it's Roland Painter like it's supposed to be, but they wouldn't let me have it. All right, Mr. Panter, on behalf of the Adventurers Guild, I officially... Please, sir, be merciful. 12 as my witness, I swear to you, I'll bring you the money. In the East... It is said that even a merciful God might be driven to vengeance if thrice blasphemed. The hell does that mean? Be grateful you were given a fourth chance to offend. You two, attend to this scum. Isn't he mean? He must be Mr. Big. Well, ain't that a sorry sight? Not an uncommon one either, if I'm honest. Don't worry, though. If you work hard, I doubt you'll end up like him. How do you know he wasn't working hard? Just the same, if you ever need a bit of advice about one thing or another, pay me a visit. Just don't go bothering me every time you stub your bloody toe, all right? Of course, I do enjoy hearing tell of a gentleman's woes with the work women folk from time to time. What, gossip? Is that she talking about gossip? Any road, welcome to Udaw. Take a moment to catch your breath and I'll teach you a little bit about our fair city. All right, now we get paid for our little adventure. Okay, that concludes the introduction, which I'm kind of glad. I've got a dry throat from reading all that stuff. Okay, so let's take our next quest from her. Now, by the way, we're going to go over a few things. If you've played this game, forgive me. I'm trying to get back in the swing in it, and I know that there's a lot of people that maybe may come in to watch this that really haven't played this game. This game came out about 5 years ago. I played it about 6 years because I was one of the beta testers, but I think it's about 5 years ago. And it came out after the World of Warcraft, and this was supposed to be one of the many World of Warcraft breakers. So it didn't happen. When this game came out, it was terrible. Like I said, I beta tested it. That's different than actually playing the game for fun when it comes out, or it used to be back in the day. When it came out, it was not good. It was not good at all. It was so bad that they actually stopped charging people. They told people, if you've already bought the game and you want to keep playing it, go ahead and play it for free, but we need to fix the game because it's broken. And it took them about a year. And then they came out with a Realm Reborn, and it was a completely different game in most respects, and it was a hell of a lot better. Now, during that time where you could play it for free, a lot of us that beta tested it, we quit playing it. When it came back out, we liked the game enough and the concept that we decided to come back, and we're glad we did, because it's a very, very good game now. It's in many ways as good as World of Warcraft. It's a little different, but it's a very, very good game. Anyway, so if you look at the icon on her, it's got the flames and everything. That means that the quest she has is one of the storyline quests. So there, as you go through the game, it's pretty open. You can do a lot of stuff, and there's tons and tons and tons of side quests and battles and all different kinds of ways to fight and make money. But eventually, you have to go through the mainline quest if you want to keep leveling up. So it's always best to go with those because you're going to get experience and money for doing them. So anyway, I'm going to take this one. Momani, the proprietress of the Quicksand, wants you to perform 3 tasks that will help you learn the fundamentals of adventuring. So yeah, we're going to take that. Hey Bradley, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. I'm testing here. How you doing? Before you go charging off to find your fortune, though, I've a few basic tasks I'd like you to perform so as to help you get to know the place. First of all, I want you to visit the Aetheryte Plaza. To get there, head west from here till you reach Emerald Avenue. Then look to the north. You should see a giant floating crystal called the Aetheryte. I'm doing good, Bradley. Haven't seen you for a while. If it weren't for the Aetheryte traveling around Erosia, how in the hell do you pronounce that? Orzia would be a damn sight more troublesome than it is. Of course, you still need to attune with it before you can use them, So be sure to do that with the one in the Great Plaza. If you ever attuned with an aetheryte before, Roland, yes I have. If not, just lay your hand on it and see what I mean. When you're done with that, I want you to pay a visit to the Thaumaturge's Guild over at Arsenieth Ossuary. Okay, that's what we're gonna be. Oh, that's right. Sorry, I forgot. My bad. My bad. Anyway, I hope you're doing well. My character is a Thaumaturge, which is a mage. So my goal is to become a black mage. And then finally, she wants us to go to the Sapphire Avenue Exchange over by the Steps of Thal. So the 3 places we have to go to. So I'm going to get through this and... Geez, she's got plenty to say. Plenty of sculptured, swindle, unspected... Yeah, there we go. A letter. Okay, she's given us a letter to visit and give to somebody, I guess. Alright. I'm going to sneak on by here. Oh, and this guy, they want you to talk to him because you're a new character, but I don't want to do that because I don't need any of what he's got to offer. Life could be better. Ah, sorry to hear that. Life kind of goes ups and it has its ups and downs though, so stick with it. Alright, so this guy here, notice he's got a little leaf on him like I've got by my name. So if you're brand new to the game, you can talk to this guy and they give you help. They will line you up with a mentor. They'll give you extra information, which I don't need and I don't want. So I'm not going to talk to this guy. We're just going to go on with our game here. So we're in the inn. We need to leave the inn. I wonder if I can jump the eye. Almost. There I went. Over the water. Okay, we're heading to that crystal she told us about first. This is Final Fantasy XIV. It's an MMO. It's basically like the World of Warcraft, only it's Final Fantasy world. But it came out about a year after World of Warcraft or 2. Well, no, later than that. Came out a few years after World of Warcraft. It's been out for about 5 years. I think World of Warcraft's been out at least 8 or 9. Okay, so I missed my turn, which is down here. So it's an online an MMO. And I was a beta tester on it. And I haven't played it for a long time. But I noticed that it just had a new expansion for it, and there's been a lot of new interest in the game, so I thought I'd come back on after not having played for a couple of years. Yeah, see, that's a new character there. You can be a Playboy bunny. They didn't have that character. And this guy over here is a new character too. They didn't have these guys either. So there's new characters you can be. So I'm going to attune to this so that I can use it. Alright, so I've attuned to that. And we can use this thing to teleport around. Hail, adventurer! Might you have come to at the bequest of Miss Momodai of the Quicksand? Yes, I have, actually. Excellent! Which brings us to the matter of the attunement fee. That will be 100,000 gil, if you please. What? Ha ha ha. Apologies, but I do relish the opportunity to make that jest. The look on your face was absolutely priceless. But the fact that you were so easily deceived suggests to me that you are unfamiliar with the use of aetherites. Allow me to explain. These crystalline, whatever, agglomerate, well, I can't pronounce that, tap into aetherial energies and are primarily used as a means to travel swiftly from one place to another. Perchance you have heard of return and teleport? Yes, I have. Well, these transportation spells make direct use of the aetherites and their connection to the flow of aether. Given that there is an aetheryte in almost every corner of Erosia, any adventure with a mind to explore the realm will wish to seek out and attune himself to each and every one. But even if you have no intention of wandering beyond the Sultanate's borders, it would be prudent for you to attune yourself to any of them that you find. I pray you found that informative. Should you wish to learn more about aetherites or transportation magic, I should be happy to answer your questions. No, I think we're good. So we learned to return. That means that wherever we travel, we can automatically return to this or any other ones that we attune to. Now, they do cost you money to use. So what we're going to do with this one, since this is where I'm going to be stationed for a while, is I am going to set this one as my free destination. So anytime I want to come back to this city, I can do so for free. All right, so we did that. All right, now let's see, where else did she want us to go? She wanted us to go, I'll tell you what, I'm going to go up to the third place she wanted me to go. And the reason for that is there's a mailman there. And if you look in the upper right-hand corner, you'll see that I've got 20 letters. Now, as I mentioned earlier, I was a beta tester in this game. So whenever they give freebies away, I get them. And there's been, over the years, there's been a lot of them. So they're all in this delivery mail pouch, and I need to get them because there's a few of them that will help me level faster. So let's see what kind of mail we got here. Bear with me, this is going to take a minute. Greetings to Tall One. He thinks I'm a tall one. I'm a delivery moogle, Kupo. Right. All right, I don't need to listen to him. It'll be obvious. So we'll just go this. He's a mailbox is what he is. Okay, now they're telling me that I've got so much mail in there I can't get any more. So I'm going to have to go through this, and then hopefully they'll send the rest of it. So let me get rid of this. This is just telling us all about this guy. If you get mail from either the game or other players or anything like that, it's going to come to a mailman, and you need to find one wherever you're at and collect the mail. So what we're going to do is I'm going to quickly go through here and collect all these items because, like I said, some of them are going to help me level up. So I'm just going to take everything, and then I'm going to delete it as soon as it lets me. And then let's get rid of that thing again. I hope it doesn't give me that. Oh, man. Is it going to keep giving me those things? All right, let's go to the next one. We're going to take that. Oh, it's going to do that every time. All right, bear with me. I'm going to take all these things and we'll go through them as soon as I get them all opened up. See if I can get rid of that. Right, so some of these things are going to be magic items. A lot of them are going to be clothing. Some of them are going to be little toys that I can use. You have what they call minions that you can collect in the game, and that would be little characters that follow you around, little pets, if you will. There are mounts that you can get. I've got quite a few of them that were given to me over the years, and since this is a new character, it's sending them to me. There's some potions that I can use. There's one potion I saw a minute ago that will let me reset all of my talents and stuff. It's a magic potion you take if you say got up to a higher level and you decided, you know what, I wish I hadn't have selected those that track to follow, you can reset them. So there are things that they have called like barding, and so once I get a mount like a chocobo, the barding is you can deck them out You can deck them out to look a certain way. That bottle of Fantasia that I just got in the last email or piece of mail was that potion that lets me reset everything so that I can start afresh if I choose to. That was a fat chocobo. That lets me call a mount that's a fat chocobo to ride. Now, I won't be able to do that until upwards of level 20. So I'll be walking for quite a while. That was a set of clothing, a set of armor that they give you. Strictly cosmetic. Let's see. I've actually gotten several of those cosmetic things. There's another one. That's the I can't remember what they call it. It's rose something. There's another set of clothing. And another set. That's about 5 or 6 years worth of goodies. Now, it's probably going to be a minute before they send me. I thought it said that I had more than it could handle, so it's going to take a while for the rest of them to be delivered. So I'm going to head back down the road here. And now we need to go check out the Thermitage, the mage place. But before I do, I want to run over here because this is where we started. This is that inn, and just around the corner is a teleport site. I want to attune to that so I can come back to the inn whenever I want to. So we're going to get that real quick. So you have to attune to it magically. Once you do, now you can use this as a teleport site. Now, where I have to go is the Mage Guild. Thermitage, they call it. That's a black mage, or will become one. And there is another Aether there that I can attune myself to. Now, this guy right here has a normal quest. That's what that means, that sign right there. If you remember that the one that was a quest line had a flame around it. This is not a main quest line. This is a side quest. And I think I'm going to wait to grab those. Let me get some of this other stuff done first, and then I'll start grabbing every one of those I can find. This one's a special one. So obviously it's red, so I can't do it. I'm either not the right level or I haven't done something I need to do. There's another one there. Uncle Crunkus? Okay, there's a way out of town right there. We'll come back to that later when we decide to leave town to go adventuring. And this is the guild that I'm going to, the Mage Guild. We're going to attune ourselves to this first so that I can travel back and forth. Alright, let's go talk to the mages and see if I can get started in this, being a magic wielder. Alright, so if you notice, this guild receptionist, because the person at the inn owner told us to come here as part of our quest line, major quest line, and that's what that one is. So we're going to take it first. Okay, welcome to the Thermitage's Guild. It is fate that has guided you to the steps here this day, friend. I see that you harbor arcane ambitions, though your journey has scarcely begun. Within these hallowed halls, the art of devastation are taught, primeval magics which bring to about an enemy's ruin. If you would join our ranks and wield such power, you must needs know of our beginnings. So this is going to take a while, I can tell. The nation of Ul'dah inherited its traditions from ancient Dia, a city founded by the descendants of the first mages. The secrets of these illustrious sorcerers were ultimately entrusted to the priests of the Order of Naldthal, who have passed them down from generation to generation ever since. Focused and refined over centuries of use in the order funeral rites, funereal rites, the arcane magics of our ancestors eventually emerged as the art we now know as thaumaturgy. A freezing blizzard to halt corruption, a raging fire to cleanse the corpse, a bolt of lightning to expel the sins of mortal life. The dwemmers employed in the preparation of the dead are equally efficient. What? Efficacious when applied to the living? I'm not sure. I don't think that's right. It is for this reason that we are feared and respected in equal measure. Thus does our guild thrive, ensconced in the catacombs in Arzeneth ossuary, a sanctuary devoted to Thal, divine arbiter of the afterlife. What say you then, adventurer, if you would plumb the abyssal depths of thaumaturgy? Let our learned sages guide your descent. Ah, but before you leap into the darkness, you must prove to our guildmasters that you are possessed of the spiritual fortitude necessary to look upon that which waits therein. When you're ready to submit to it, to the judgment of our most eminent mages, say the word. Hey, what is the word? All right. Well, adventurer, will you join our guild, or do you presume to ignore the urgings of impatient destiny? No, I'm ready. A wise decision indeed. To prepare for your initiation, I would have you study the volumes of fundamental thermatological principle, all 108 of them. Oh my God. Hey, Ryan. How you doing, buddy? Or at least I would, if such requirements had not been abolished. Too great a deterrent to fresh novices, they said. I suppose you shall just have to settle for calling upon the collective wisdom of our guildmasters. So what's new? You doing good, huh? I am as well. Are you all ready for the holidays? Because, man, they're coming fast. We have 5, you see, all brothers of the same house, though they all wield supreme authority in the eldest, who provides a singular voice for the guild when one is required, Master Kokobigo, I believe. Whatever. All right, so we accepted that one. Now we need to go talk. Now this, again, is a side quest. I'm going to get that a little later. I just want to kind of follow through with this first. So we need to come back and talk to the leaders of this guild here. And they're all little guys like I am. So let's talk to this feller. He thought he was going to fall over. Who? What? Oh, Thal's teeth, man. Did your mother never tell you not to startle a thaumaturge? Or a thaumaturge? Actually, no, she didn't. Look at that expectant face. This gentleman's obviously a new applicant for the guild seeking audience with our eldest brother. How'd they know? Oh, Prelate Yak Yak. She can recite the 307 verses of the funerary rites for the virtuous fallen from memory, but the simple task of keeping our name straight seems ever beyond her grasp. Wahaha. Well, I, for one, find the constant confusion endlessly entertaining. My apologies, good sir. My merriment was not meant to mock your mistake. It is our sibling, Kokobuki, with whom you should speak. God, their names. What's this? What's this? Great Thal has led us a new aspirant. Aha, Kokobuki, where were you here the entire time? Can this guy even see? Greetings, child. I am Kukubuki, the eldest, and I would venture to say the wisest of the 5 masters of thaumaturges. It is my solemn duty to furnish our would-be initiates with a succinct understanding of our beloved art. Thus I would have your fullest attention. To wield thaumaturgy is to unleash devastation of the highest magnitude. The lethal force of our spells far exceeds the destructive capability of any other of arcane manipulation. Man, that's a mouthful. Fire, lightning, blizzards, somnolence. The thaumaturge calls upon the expansive arsenal of offense incantations to incapacitate and obliterate all manner of adversaries. Open your mind to our sorceress teachings, and you too shall soon hold the unparalleled power of our discipline in the palm of your hand. Of course, such power has a price. You must be willing to plunge headfirst into the forbidding chasm of thaumaturgy's secrets, for the advancement in this art comes only with the completion of deadly and terrible trials. That's kind of scary. I know, he doesn't, does he? How can he see? He's the, he must be the blind monk. I ask you now, aspirant, are you prepared to leap into the abyss in pursuit of power unrivaled? Well, I guess I am. That's why I'm here, right? A confident response. Your name, if you will. Very well, Roland. Let us mark your initiation with a trial to test the limits of your aptitude for channeling thaumaturgy. Huge hornets, star marmots, and snapping shrews inhabit this land in abundance. Exercise your sorceress might and slay 3 of each of these creatures before returning to my side. I thought he was going to say returning to my sight, but obviously he doesn't have any sight, because I don't know how he can see through that. Now here, I actually made this character a little bit bigger, but he doesn't look much bigger, does he? Unless these guys are extra tall for their size. Huh. All right, let's get out of here. So those were the 3 tasks that the person at the inn gave me. So there's a couple of things that you want to do right away when you start the game, and that is to run around and find all those teleportation spots. Also, this game is kind of unique in that you have one character. This one character can do anything in the game. So what I mean by that is, if you go to this page, you can see that I am going to be a black mage. That's what the thaumaturge is a black mage. You can be a red mage or a blue mage or an arcanist. Now, right now I carry this staff right here, or this scepter. This scepter is a black mage's scepter. So if I'm wearing this scepter, I am a black mage or a thaumaturge. If I go to the gladiator place and apply there, I can then become a gladiator, and they'll give me a weapon, a sword. If I want to be a marauder, they'll give me an axe, and then I become that. And you can level it up. If you want to be a healer, you can go over to the white mage place and become a conjurer. If you want to be a fighter, you can go to the pugilist place and become a boxer, and that's a kickboxer. You can be a lancer, which is a, oh God, what do they call those? A knight. Or you can be an archer if you want to. What I'm trying to say is any of the jobs that are available in this game, you can become just by going and doing the same thing I just did with this guild receptionist. Every one of those jobs has a guild. And so you can play this. Let's say you played this character up to level 10. And then you decided, I want to try to be an archer. All you have to do is go to the town where the archers are, apply at that guild, they give you a bow, and you start back from number 1 and work your way up again. So you can do any of the jobs if you want to. So what I want to do, though, is I want to, like I said, wander around and grab, I tell you what, let's start grabbing these extra quests here. And I'll look at them later. There's a lot of reading here, and my voice is getting wore out. But all I have to do is go to that quest in my journal And all that stuff that I just gave up reading, I can look at, right here. So I didn't lose what that guy had to tell me. Okay, let's see here. First of all, I tell you what. Let's grab this. We're going to go to where we started, to the inn. I have these 2 Aether shards. So let's go to the Adventurers Guild. That's where I started. That's the inn. Now this kind of teleportation within the city, that is free. Okay, now this blue line here, that means that when I go past this, it puts me in a different instance of the game. So there's going to be a cutscene here that's going to then load up the next instance, and there we are. It's pretty quick. It's not too bad. This is the market where you can do all kinds of stuff. You can buy stuff. You can make things if you get if you want to do crafting and stuff like that. Now it seemed like if you remember, somebody gave me a letter to hand out. So this guy's the guy that I'm supposed to give the letter to. It must have been the lady at the inn, because this is a main quest line. So let's give him the letter. And you are? Oh, a newly come adventurer, but of course. Yes, I am Sasarago. What can I do for you? Ah, you would have me teach you the ways of the marketplace. Very wise. As for my fee, what? You expect me to do this for free? Surely you jest. My dear adventurer, when you ask an Ulden for a favor, you should at least try to make it worth his while. Judging by your garb, I rather doubt you could afford my services, but the fact you offer nothing is laughable. Whatever. Okay, here's your letter, buddy. Isn't he cute? Oh, Mistress Momodai instructed you to seek me out, did she? Consider yourself fortunate to have such influential friends. I shall be brief, and you shall be attentive. Oh, God. How much of this is there going to be? You stand in the Sapphire Avenue Exchange, the busiest and most profitable marketplace in the Sultanate. Being advantageously situated, the relation to the other city-states, Ulda's markets have ever served as both the literal and figurative centers of Rosian commerce. He's full of it, isn't he? All the great overland trade routes lead to our city, and the majority of the maritime trade between Vielbrand and Aldenard passes through our ports. Because of this, countless companies and consortia have chosen Ulda as their base of operations. They see to it that this marketplace is awash with merchants and moneylenders day and night. Anything a man could ever desire can be purchased here, provided as he has sufficient funds. Well, we do have a little bit of funds. Let's see, I don't know what I've got, but surely there's something to seek, adventurer. A deadlier sword, perhaps? Or a shinier trinket? Whatever it is that you want, the exchange will have it. To the north, you will find merchants peddling armor and accessories, curatives and crafting materials. And to the south, you'll find weapons, tools, and an assortment of other useful items for sale. Seek out a particular merchant or browse to your heart's content, but don't try to remain aloof should you find something that piques your interest. Decisions made in the heat of the moment are usually unwise, especially where coin is concerned. That is all the complimentary aid you shall have from me, and far too much for my taste. My regards to Momodai. Now, off with you. Guy's full of himself, I believe. All right, so notice, though, that there's another one of these, so we'll attune to it. This is the best and easiest way to get around in the city. All right, Let's go this way. This is the other part of the trade center. So this is the south part. There's other things that you can do here, but that's down the road a little bit. Okay, so right here is another way out of town. And we'll go over to that when we decide to leave. Guy waving at me? They waved to everybody. Alright, we're going to head in this way and check some of the town out. There's going to be some quests that we can pick up. If you get lost, you got a mini-map up there. But if you hit this button here, which you can't see, X on the controller, it opens up the main map, and you can either zoom it in or zoom it out right here. Or if you take the right stick, you can actually go around and take a look. If you notice, there are these little places you can go to all over the city. And there's upstairs and downstairs, but we'll go over that in a minute. So let's just walk this way, and we'll carry on. So the first thing I want to do is actually find all of these teleport areas. So let's see. I missed one. Let's go this way. And we're going to go back around here. And if we see a quest or two, we'll pick them up on the way. Okay, so at the first of the game, we learned that there are guilds for the jobs. You know, for like an archer, a lancer, a mage, a white mage, that are healers, things like that. There are also guilds that have to do with crafting. Now, this particular one is close to, see the clothing on the wall? There's a guild here that we're going to take a look at. It's the Weavers Guild. And we can take quests here, but let's talk to these people first. Oh, it's not going to let me do it. Why can't I do it? So you want to be a weaver. If you're welcome to the... Why won't it let me? Well, it's going to let me. Join the Weavers Guild. Okay. Excellent. Then allow me to wait. Am I right in thinking that you... Oh, dear. I feel we may be getting a little ahead of ourselves now that I look at you. You don't seem quite as well traveled as I thought. Please try to understand we feel that those who would pursue the creative arts require a measure of worldly experience. I suggest you learn more of your current trade before you try your hand at others. Okay, that's fine. I think it said you had to be level 10. Oh, hang on. I'm going through this again because I got out of it too fast. Yeah, I have to be level 10. Alright, well, that's fine. I can get this quest, though, right? You know what? I think I'll wait for now. So let's run around and find another one of these. I might come back and get that, because a quest is a quest is a quest. Okay, now, you're going to see a lot of people hanging around this area right here, because Blue Mage is a new job in the game, and this is where they meet, is right here. So, and Blue Mage just had an update, like yesterday or the day before, so that's why all these people are here. Alright, here's another one of these. Alright, and I see a quest here. We're going to talk to this guy. Okay, Bitter Snow's eyes are those of a man in love, wrought with worry about doubt. He appears to be waiting for someone who is yet to arrive. What could be keeping her, he says. My beloved yellow moon and I promised to meet at this very spot, but 2 bells have passed and I've nary a word from her. Gods, I hope she's all right. As much as I wish to go off and find her, I simply cannot. What if she were to come in my absence? Please, would you search for her? It's possible she's somewhere near the Weavers Guild. She always enjoyed watching the... By the gods, do you think she's left me for someone more dapper? I try not to look a bumpkin, but I'm no mind for fashion. All right, so he's looking for his girlfriend, and it's right back where he just came from. So I think maybe I will go back and get those quest lines since I have to go back for him. So we're going to go back to the Weavers Guild. And that gives me the chance to show you how easy these things are to get around using these things. So let's see, where is she at? She must be down in there, in the guild itself. Now, if you look at the map, you'll see that there is a green check mark. That means that if you receive a quest, that's where you turn the quest in. So that kind of helps you find your way around. So, and let's see, there she is right there, Yellow Moon. All right, tell you what, before I talk to her, let me talk to these yahoos. And again, I'm going to take these and we'll look at them later. Well, it's short. Something in a cream. Oh, whatever shall I do? This dress, I just can't seem to finish it. The design is flawless, absolutely flawless. Of that I have no doubt. But I simply cannot settle on a color for the life of me. I see where this is going. How would you like to conduct a bit of field research for me? I'm dying to know what color the ladies of Ul'dah are wearing these days, especially on the Hustine Strip. Now, the Hustine Strip is the area above us. There's 2 levels to this place, or maybe 3. When you've finished, please call on Aluka at the Alchemist Guild. The woman is a wizard with dyes. Have her cook up whatever color you find is most popular. All right, we can do that. Okay, so, see that guy up there? That guy right in front of me that's up there? That's another character you can tell because his name is in blue. Well, that character up there is a NPC, a character in the game, and they're green. Now, you see the little chair by his name? That means he's AFK. He's actually walked away and his game went to sleep. Although it doesn't really go to sleep. You don't get kicked out of this game if you walk away from the keyboard. So it may not be all that safe to do if you're out and about, but you can actually do that. The Weavers Guild finds herself at troubling loss for manpower. If it's work you seek, the Weavers Guild welcome you. Indeed, your timing is impeccable. A soiree is to be held with all of Ul'dah's elite in attendance. Once the invites went out, the orders came in, and that with a fury. Every lord or lady from Cape Deadwind to Cinderfoot is demanding the latest fineries. I need hands, and I need them now. Yet I cannot spare the time to go off in search of them. Would you care to aid us, friend? I ask no more than you welcome to our doors any willing souls that you might find. Come, let us see how you fare. Show me your warmest welcome. Okay, this is a tutorial. It's teaching you how to use the emotes in the game. So, what we have to do is we have to point at the person, which I already am. There I'm not. So if I focus on that person there, and then I can go into this area right here, and I can do an emote. If I go to the emotes, she wants me to welcome her. So that's what we're going to do. It's right there. There's another way to do it, and if you have a keyboard and a mouse, you can actually type it in, down below, in the lower left-hand corner, you'll see the chat window. I can type /welcome and do the same thing. So I'm going to do that right here. There's the welcome. She should be happy with that. Excellent. I dare say I would work for you myself. Now hurry off. We need those people. All right. So she's done with us. Let's finally get around to talking to Yellow Moon here. Byragot, be good. Just look at me. This hair, this outfit. They don't match at all. I look atrocious. What was I thinking? Oh, I can't let Bitter Snow see me like this. Maybe that last tunic was best after all. Or no, perhaps the blue. Hello. Bitter Snow's waiting for me, but I haven't anything to wear. Well, it looks like you're wearing perfectly fine clothing to me. All right, hey, we got paid for that. All right, so we're off. Okay, so remember, we're supposed to try to welcome people into the Weavers Guild. So, and remember that I told you that you can type this into the chat window if you don't want to use the control. Now, I'm playing on a 4K machine, and so I've got the HUD is pretty hard to read. So I'm going to go into the HUD here, and let's see. No, I can't do it from there. I need to go to character configuration. We're going to go down to the chat windows. I'm going to come in here, and I'm going to go to general chat. Is that it? That's not it. Okay, that's not it. That's not what I want. Close that up. That's not it. Let's see. Try that again. System configuration. That's not it either. Which one was it? Hang on, I'll find it. Alright, let's try this again. That wasn't it. Oh, man. What's it, HUD after all? Bear with me. Told you it's been a while since I played. I thought it was here. Full name. General. There it is. It's in log details. Okay, we're going to increase this to about 20 something. And then same thing with this one. Make it a little bit easier to read. Okay, I think that's it. And then let's apply it. And that way I can now read it more easily. I'm going to take my mouse and grab that corner right there and increase it a little bit in size. At least now I can read it. So now, if I target this person, come in here and type /welcome, it does the same thing as if I used the menu. Alright, so there you go. She didn't care for that, did she? Let's talk to this one. And now once I've done that, I can do this in the up arrow and it types it back in for me. Makes it a little bit easier. Work at the Weavers Guild? I'd be lying if I said I weren't interested. To whom might I go to inquire further? Alright, so there's 2 out of 5. I gotta find 3 more. So we'll run around and do that. Did I attune to this one already? I did, didn't I? Okay, here's 2 more. We're gonna do the same thing. I'm just gonna hit the / button. That gives me the cursor down there, and the up arrow, and welcome. I appreciate the offer, but I must refuse. I'm all thumbs when it comes to stitching. Yeah, I think I'd be the same. Alright, let's do this again. Alrighty, so the weavers need helps, do they? Sorry, friend. I'm all set for coin. I'm all set for coin. What does that mean? I don't know what that means. Okay, by the way, if you look at the mini map up there, right up here, you'll see this little thing right here. That's, if let's say I had 5 destinations to go to, which I did, I was supposed to talk to 5 people. That's where they're located, if you see what those are. Now these are actually 2 different quests. That one is Vox Populi, and this one is the with open arms. So this one here is the one that I'm looking for, just like these 2 people here. So if you look, this person is standing behind me. So if I turn around, there they are right there. Yeah, like this guard wants to work in a weaving work. Take a look at me, friend. I'm a bloody guard, and I'm on duty. Move along. So I'm lucky he didn't arrest me. All right, we're moving on. It looks like we've got something else to do over here. Okay, now remember we were supposed to ask about what the colors the women are wearing and the fashions. That's what we're going to do here, so let's talk to this fella. The most popular color of late? All colors have their merits, of course, but if pressed, I'd say red. Okay, there's one of 2, it looks like. Let's check this guy. Why, any color's perfectly fine for a dress, you silly thing, so long as it comes off easily at the end of the night. Whoa! This guy's a Romeo. Okay, now those were 2 on the steps of Thal. So there's more. We're going to go upstairs. Excuse me. Now this is Hustings Strip, where they told me to go before. So we're going to ask this guy the same question. What color's in fashion? Well, I must say, I'm just back from Gridania, and I find there's a certain verve or verdant livery. Green, you bloody idiot. All right, well, you didn't have to be rude about it. And we've got another one over here. No, not over here. Nope, nope. Around the corner. There we go. Best color for a dress? Well, you know what they say. Once you go black, you never go back. Oh my God. I don't think I'd have said that. All right, looking around. Where else do we have to go? Just around the corner. And there's another shard, so we'll get that in a second. Yellow. What fairer color than that in the name of the fairest maiden? Yellow moon. Oh, yellow moon. How my heart pines for you. All right, this isn't the guy. So this poor girl's got all these guys after her. Huh. All right, let's attune to this one. Now, when I find all of these, it will tell me that I've completed all of them, so that's a good thing. Let's see, where do we go? All right, so if I go around this way, I should find another one. Notice I can leave my map up and it shows me following the map. Oh, this guy here, this is a lift attendant. We'll use him later. He can either go up or down. So I'm not going to use him right now, but it's good to remember where he's at. Uh-oh. Let's go this way. All right, so we got that one. Let's run around the corner here. This area up the steps here is where the queen lives. Well, no, wait a minute. Not this one. One of these there, that one that's got all the carpet on it. The queen lives up there. That's the cat. That's the queen's residence up there. I don't think they call her a queen, though. I think she's like a sultan type. Bubalon. There's never a shortage of white dresses on our olden woman. Ladies, surely it is the most comfortable color to wear under this murderous sun. What'd you say, King? Where's the big gun we fix this attitude? There you go. We'll get that later. All right, got another one here. Cornell. Yeah, that guy had an attitude, didn't he? Personally, I've always had a thing for motley and red and green overlaid with stripes of purple and dark brown. Holy smokes. I guess the guy knows what he likes. We got one more to find, and I don't think it's on this level. Well, maybe it is. Where is that? That is the Alchemist Guild, which we haven't been there yet. So I think we need to go downstairs. So let's see about that. I'm kind of lost. Oh, wait a minute. Here he is. Never mind. Red, ever and always. This is Ulda, my dear boy, where the sun beats on your back with fiery fists, and the sins and sands are hot and unforgiving and everywhere at once. We Uldans live our passions, and our lust for life is surpassed only by our lust for lust. Why is it all these little guys are just hot and horny? All right, so that's the end of that one. Here's another Aetheryte. We haven't got this one yet. Alrighty then. Let's see. What else do we have here? Okay, let's go in here. This is the Alchemist Guild. And again, we have to be level 10, so we can't talk to them. But didn't we have something to do in here? Yeah, here we had to give somebody. Okay, we chose our color, and we have to give it to this person, and she's going to create that color for us. So notice that the icon on our head is green with a check mark. That means this is the conclusion of that quest line that we were on earlier, finding out about the colors. You're here on behalf of the Weavers Guild, are you? Yes. Aethelwine said you'd be along. Well, what colors is it to be then? It sounds as though you have 2 votes for red, 1 vote each for green, yellow, white, and black, 1 abstaining, and 1 vote for a motley of red and green overlaid with stripes of purple and dark brown. I guess red is it's going to be, huh? By no means a resounding victory, but I suppose red it shall be. I have some catalysts that I've been saving for just such an occasion. Mark my words, I'm going to concoct the most vibrant red Ulda has ever seen. Alchemy may look arcane and esoteric to the uninitiated, but it is grounded in naught but science and experimentation. Indeed, I dare say it does more to advance culture and civilization than nigh any other discipline. Right, so hey, we got 109 guild for that and 121 experience. And do you know what I forgot to do? Holy smokes, I forgot all about it. I'm losing experience. Remember I went to the mailman and he gave me all those things and I told you some of them would give me experience? I forgot all about it. Darn it. All right, let's go to our armory chest. And if you look at this Moogle cap, increase experience earned by 20% when level 10 and below. There's 2 of them that do that. This one and that one. Now, this one is strength. This one is dexterity. And I don't think these give me experience. Baron helmet and a wild rose bandana. Those 2 are strictly cosmetic. But I don't think I need strength as much as I need dexterity. So I'm going to put the dexterity on, the Moogle cap. We'll put that on. And that will give me experience. Now, I don't like to wear these hats, so I'll fix that in a minute. But let's see if there's anything else we've got. I think I should have a pair of gloves that help me out in that respect. Let's see. These gloves are all classes, and I don't know, they don't give me any special leveling, but what they do give me is defense and magic defense for quite a little boost there. So I'm gonna put those on. All right, let me look at something here. All right, there we go. Okay, so that's all I need to do for now. But what I do want to do is I want to go to my character window here, and I want to click this hat here, and we can hide the hat. That's a goofy looking hat. All right, so nothing else to do here but talk to this person. Alwyn has need of an adventurer to help him test a revolutionary new medicine. Okay, I can do that, I guess. Yes, yes, yes! At last, my work is complete. The guy sounds like Frankenstein. It's alive! Mark my words, this formula will revolutionize alchemy as we know it. With just a sip of this tonic, even raging fevers will be instantly extinguished. But I must needs test it, adventurer. While I produce more, I bid you take this batch to Pearl Lane to a man there named Landenberg. He is trusted by the other refugees. Persuade this Landenberg to take my tonic and give it to his people. I require nothing in exchange. After all, if it is truly effective, it will be a tremendous boon to the advancement of the alchemic arts and, well, mankind at large. All right. So we got to give medicine to a sick man. I guess that's a good deed, isn't it? By the way, some of the things that I got with that is I got some mounts, which I can't look at right now. I guess I can't do that yet either. I guess I have to wait. So let's see. I'm going to pull up my map to see which one of these things I haven't gotten yet. I haven't been to the gold, gold guild. I did get to that. Let's look downstairs. Can we look downstairs? Guess not. Let's go downstairs. I'm gonna go to. Let's go to the Miners Guild. All right, now we're downstairs. Okay, let's see. Let's look around here. And see, I think, did I get this one? I can't remember. I can't remember. No, I didn't. Okay, so we got this one. Okay, this is another guild. This is the Goldsmiths Guild. So let's see if there's anything in here for us to do. Doesn't look like it. Okay, so nothing we can do right here for the time being. And let's see, where did that put us? What's that one? Gladiators Guild. I didn't get that one. Okay, I don't have that one. So let's go see if we can find it. Let's see. Go this way. I don't think this is the right way. No, it's not. I gotta go down. Here we go. This is it. Attuning. Attuna Matata. Alrighty. I've attuned my... Okay, this was the last one. I have attuned yourself. You have attuned yourself to all the Aethernet shards in Ulda, the Gate of Nald, the Gate of Thal, the Gate of Sultana, and the airship landing area, now accessible as Aethernet destinations. Holy smokes! I just had to sneeze and I just blew my head off. Okay, I've got them all. You now Ethernet access to the airship landing. So, remember when I showed you that elevator guy? The elevator guy is where you can get on an airship and you can travel to the other cities. There's 3 major cities. And so this is just the first one. Now, interestingly enough, if I decided that I wanted to be, oh boy, an Arcanist, I would have to go to the other city to start that. If I wanted to be a Lancer or a Archer, I'd have to go to the 3rd city to start that job. But we are here at the Gladiator place, and let me show you what I meant. Let's see where that's at. Excuse me, it's down this way. Sorry, I got a tickle in my throat. Okay, we're going to take this quest, but before we do, let's see if I can guild receptionist. I don't think I can. I got to be level 10, so hang on. That C started off a coughing fit here. Sorry about that. Okay, so this guy needs an adventure to pick up an order from the Goldsmiths Guild. We just came from there. Have you come to wish me luck? I appreciate the thought, but there's no need to worry. What? You don't know who I am? The next biggest thing that's coming to the Colosseum? Oh my god, I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. Well, Zarzariku is my name, and you'll be hearing all about my exploits in the coming days. I've even thought of a title for myself, the Garnet Gladiator. Ooh, that's got a roll to it. Ah, that reminds me, I have yet to collect the circlet I commissioned from the Goldsmiths Guild. You wouldn't mind picking it up for me, would you? Alright, well, hey, a job for us. Alright. Let me see what he has to say. Carried your arse in here looking for work? Well, you're in luck. Just so happens I have a deed that needs a doing. Wild ladybugs been wreaking bloody havoc on the outskirts of town. Something in the air of late's made 'em ornery as an oryx in rut, whatever that is. Ain't much for fighting on their own, but in numbers they're more than a match for any merchant who's seen more days at the teat than he has at the battlefield. That's a little crude. Well, what'll it be? Fancy putting down 4 or so of the bloody boogers, or don't ye? Alright, so he wants me to fight, so we can do that. Let's talk to Genevieve here. Now this is funny. Watch the reaction we get when we talk to her, because we're coming up from behind her. She's busy listening to this. As soon as we talk to her, she's going to get scared, and her money pouch is going to go flying. Ah! What have you done? Your kind has no business to even look at a lady such as I. Such shocking, unbelievable insolence. And now look at how my gill is scattered across the ground. Pick it up right this instant. Gah. All right, Lady Genevieve. All right, get rid of that. All right, so all we have to do is just target this stuff and we can pick it up. It's another kind of a tutorial. She was a snooty one. Wonder what makes her so hot. Oh, Miss Genevieve. I got your money. I should just run with it. My gill. And there had better be not missing. No, I added a few hair in it, though. I was going to say something else, but I didn't, because I'm a gentleman. There you go. This appears to be everything. What are you still staring at? Are you expecting some kind of reward? The insolence. Well, it looks like she's going to give me one. 102 gil. That's not bad. Hey, I leveled up. We leveled up. All right, so we've got all the aetherites, or whatever they call those things, so we can pretty much get around. We needed to go back to the gold guild, right? The goldsmith's guild to get that fighter, whatever he wanted. So let's do that. My quest line on the right there is starting to stack up. If I can get these on the inside done, then I'll go outside and fight all those things they want me to fight. So we're heading to the goldsmith's guild. Okay. Let's see here. Goldsmith Guild, where are we at? I'm lost. I'll tell you what, I decided these little characters like this, I've played them before, and I played them in WoW, where they were the little characters. And they're kind of hard to play because they're so small, they're looking up at everything. And if they get in like a field of grass, they can't see. They have to keep jumping up and looking around, jump and look around, jump and look around. And thank God there's not too many elevators in this game. The poor little guy. All right, Jemime, I got something for you. It's an order slip for his circlet. Have you got it? His circlet, just a moment, sir. Now I'm a sir. Oh dear, this is so embarrassing. I'm afraid crafting the circlet to Zukaru's exact specification has proven somewhat difficult. Yeah, the guy did seem a little difficult, didn't he? Shoved it where the sun don't shine. Yeah, I wanted to. We ran out of the garnets halfway through our work, and we are still waiting on the next shipment. I hate to impose... Oh, guess what? We're going to have to go to the Miners Guild, aren't we? I hate to impose, but would you explain the situation to Crooked Haft at the Miners Guild? My records indicate that he was supposed to deliver the gemstone yesterday. Mayhap it's just slipped his mind. Alright, so guess where we're going now? And thank God I got all of these things, because it's going to make it easier for me. Now all I have to do is just go to the Miners Guild. Stick it where the sun don't shine. I like that one. Now, there are some other quests back up in the main area where we first started the character, but we'll pick those up when we head out of town to fight all those little monsters they want me to find. I have a mind to drain the pint, so hurry up and speak your business. Okay, I've got a question. When he says drain a pint, is he talking that he wants to drink one? Or he's already drank it, and he wants to piss it out. It could be either or if you think about it. She wants how many bloody garnets? 7 hells, man. They don't grow on trees. Well, yeah, that's why you're supposed to have mined them by now. But more than that, this lad what fancies himself the next Franz the Fair ought to worry less about the style and more about the sword play. Any road. I'll do my part to ensure the little bastard gets bedecked in all the good God's damned garnets he can afford. And if he dies in his first fight, well, at least he'll leave a pretty corpse. That's a good attitude. All right, one back. Ain't this guy cute? I love the way these guys jump. Watch when he jumps. Just before he lands, he spreads his legs out like he's got an umbrella that's going to slow him down. Watch, watch, watch. That's funny. Wait till he gets his robes. It really looks funny when he gets his robes. They open up like a parachute. Not really. This kind of looks that way. All right, here we go. We're going back to the Goldsmiths Guild, I guess. Oh, goodness gracious. We're gonna get all this running around out of the way, and then we'll finally get out to fighting and learning how to be a mage. These are mostly due to didn't we have to come back to this guy? Oh, that's odd. And that's not it. Oh, wait a minute, wait a minute. Okay, I got what I got. Wasn't she supposed to put these in a circlet for me? Okay, with open arms. Oh, we have to go back to the, okay, remember we welcomed all those people to the Weavers Guild? We didn't go back and talk to her. We need to do that. Close to home. Oh, we got to go back to the inn too and finish that one up. Developed the claims to be revolutionary new medicine. I got that to do. Well, that's odd. We got the garnets for that person. What are we supposed to do with them? All right, well, let's turn in the rest of these, I guess. Whoa, guy scared the hell out of me. Okay, let's go to the Adventurers Guild first. No, wait. Hang on. Let's go to the market. Okay, we're going to go to the market, and yeah, I think this is where that sick guy's at that he wants me to give me the medicine. There he is. Landebert. All right, got some medicine for you, buddy. You look pretty bad. Jeez. Medicine for the sick? I feel awful. All right, well, here, take this and make you feel better. Maybe, if it doesn't kill you first. Steal everything from the Goldsmith Guild. Ha! We're not fools, boy. We know full well what that bastard Alwyn is up to. Well, okay, tell me, because I don't know. But we'll accept his medicine nonetheless. Look at us. Beggars can't be choosers, right? Might as be. It's a mere experiment to him. But to us, it's a matter of life and death. If we've got to choose between this bastard's swill and nothing at all, is it really a choice? Well, he's got a point. So, hey, he's a beggar, but he's not a stupid beggar. Uh-oh, he's got a follow-up. Okay, that medicine made him puke in a bag, and he wants me to take the bag back to the guy that made the medicine. Want to bet? No, I guess I was wrong. Few come here by choice, and few are still bearing medicine. Your kindness should not go unrewarded. This vase is important to us, but I want you to have it. Oh, isn't that sweet? It's just some old pottery, I know, but it might be valued by collectors of cultural artifacts. So in other words, he stole this from some shrine or something, or some grave somewhere. There are men who are willing to pay good coin for such objects. If you go to the Sapphire Avenue Exchange, chances are you'll find one of them. Okay, so they're trying to teach us how to use the marketplace, I guess. If you look at the mini-map, you'll see the little green... Oh, there it is right there. Hey, I got something for you. You got any money? What's this guy's name? Synthagot? Synthagot. Welcome, welcome! What might a discerning gentleman like yourself be looking for today? Can you pay me for this? Look, it's cracked. He's going to pay me for a cracked pot. A kidded crackpot. I made a joke. All right, let's see if he's going to pay me. Permit me to examine this vase of yours. I hope you did not spend too much coin on this trash. A flood of like items brought in by the refugees has destroyed what demand once existed. The markets are fickle, my friend. If you lose sight of current trends, you stand to lose everything, as I once did. Market wards once bore my name, until fate and hubris reduced me to this. For your sake, I pray that you do not have to learn this lesson the same way I did. Well, I still got money for it. Alrighty then. What else we got to do? Let's see. We're close to the inn. Let's go talk to her. Now, if you notice, the game does have a daytime and a nighttime. This main area out here that surrounds the city is actually open to the stars. So it is nighttime out, and it doesn't last very long. And the game's pretty well lit, so it's not like you can't see at night. So we're going to go back where it all started here. We'll talk about this a little bit later. This is another way for you to make money and get experience. There's another one of those Playboy bunnies. I made one of those, but I haven't played it yet. Mamodi, I'm back. How was your tour of the city, Roland? Get lost, did you? Well, not really. Oh well, Alda's a big place with lots to see and do, but wandering around aimlessly don't pay the bills. If you're serious about making a living here, you'll need to remember where things are. Well, I got a pretty good idea. So when you go exploring, explore like you've got a purpose. Eh? Is she from Canada? Eh? All right then. All that's left is for you to work hard, make money, and spend it here at the quicksand. Of course. Money, money, money. All right, now you notice that the next quest for her is out of my range. I need to level up a little bit. And if you noticed, I did level up, but when you level a job, you don't get, like, I'm a magic user. I don't get another piece of magic every time. If you'll notice, I did get another one. If you watch my my mouse here, I started out with Blizzard, and when I leveled up, I got Fire. It's going to be another couple levels, I think, before I get the next one, which will be Lightning. Those are my three main ones. So let's see what else we got to do here. I've got one more to turn in, and that's this one. Oh, I need to go back to the I need to go back to the place where they make clothing, because I welcomed all the people. Oh, there's another quest I should get. Let's get it while I'm here. Bradley, you're from Canada, eh? So, how you taking to Ulda, Roland? Make any new friends in high places yet? Ha! Well, when you have the Sultana's ear one day, I hope you won't have forgotten about old Wyman. Now, if you remember this guy, this is the guy I first met, only he wasn't standing here. Or was he? I can't recall. I don't think so. He was standing more over towards the inn, because if you remember, when he told us about an inn, we just turned around and looked up, and there was the inn. So he's moved on us. Now, we'll meet him again later on. Long as you're here, mayhap you can do me a favor and take this missive to Josiah at the Platinum Mirage. It's just over yonder, and the man'll even give you some gil for your trouble. If only all work in the city was this easy, eh? Alright, so I'm supposed to give something to somebody. Where exactly is he? Where is he? Okay, round the corner. Alright, we've got another quest here. Let's grab it. Jakata. Jajakuda. Man, the names. Tell me, what brings you here, friend? Looking for a bit of work, perhaps. Some small job to add a little weight to that coin purse of yours? Well, you're in luck. The pugilists have just placed an order with me for several of the leather gloves and harnesses that they use for sparring. But the traders are cruel, for I find myself lacking the hides required. Would that I had the pelts of a few snapping shrews. Ooh, I can see what's coming for us. What say you, friend? Care to help a merchant down on his luck? Bring me 5 snapping shrew pelts, and I promise to make it worth your while. You can find the creatures roaming central Thanalan. Well, we're going to have to go out there and fight him anyway, so we might as well pick some up and make some money, eh? Okay, where's this guy at? Down the hallway? Nope, that's not a hallway. I missed something here. Is he in the Pugilist Guild? We haven't been to the Pugilist Guild. Okay, for those of you who don't know what Pugilist is, they're a boxer. All right, here's Josiah. We're supposed to give him something. Okie dokie. Here's your missive, Josiah. Do you have business with the Platinum Mirage this evening? Why would they call a boxing place a Platinum Mirage? Well, here's your missive. Still sealed. I didn't look at it. It's a missive from Wyman. All right, then. Let's have a look. Bird is barren. Left the hound's feast. Sigh. So it goes. The hell does that mean? Oh, this? Well, you see, the guild is often contracted to provide protective services. Unfortunately for this particular petitioner, Wyman's investigation has revealed his finances to be wanting. Maybe adventurers like you don't mind working for free, but we have business to run. I myself have 4 mouths to feed, so this bird will have to fend for himself, I'm afraid. All right, well, as long as I get paid for delivering, I don't care. All right, buddy, what do you got to say? Hey, you, I saw you looking at me. You got something to say? Huh, punk? He didn't say punk, I did. No, well, I do. You know, Diddlata? Short, broke, never pays what he owes. Yeah, that bleeding horsin'. Tell him to pay up, or I swear by the 12, I'll beat him so hard it'll feel like the second coming of Dalamon. I guess I could do that. If I see that little shite's face, I'll end up pounding him into a bloody pulp. Like as not, so you go and tell him. As long as I don't have to beat him up, I can tell him all you want. Okay, this guy happens to be up this way, I believe. If I remember right, he was at a corner someplace. Maybe it was the other way. Let's see. There he is, right there. Diddlata. Man, you got some people after you, buddy. Good gods, be good. Gelter's goon. All right. I'll give back every gil I owe. I swear it. But no more beatings, I beg you. Man, he must have beat the snot out of the poor guy. Okay, so here's the thing. He gave me all his money. Now I suppose he wants it back. Let's see. He needs help to repay a long overdue debt. Look, I haven't got the gil on hand, but I do have this ring. Ain't much to look at, but it'll surely fetch a high price. Was my dear departed mum's wedding ring. Gods rest her soul, but she'll understand. Show it to Maman over at the ossuary, and you'll get your coin. Now, I can do that. When I was a kid, I was a terrible stutterer. I stuttered so bad. My brothers used to tease me all the time. They'd get an orange and they'd bring it over and they'd stick it in my face and say, "Peel it," just to laugh at me. I grew out of it, thank God, but yeah, it was not fun. Alrighty then, let's take a look at our journal here. Guild for Gold. Where are we supposed to go? I'm lost. Oldest steps. Oh, it's at the Thermitage Guild. Guild. Did I say guild? Guild is the money in game. Guild is, well, you know what a guild is. There's Maman. This is the, I'm supposed to give a ring, I guess. I got somebody's mom's ring here. Greetings, adventurer. What brings you to Azarenth Ossuary? Well, I've got this here ring. It's a gaudy thing. You wish to sell this heirloom on behalf of Diddlati? Well, very well. It is most unfortunate when such drastic measures must be taken. And doubly so when the item in question is a fake. And such a gaudy, poorly wrought one at that. Also, you do know that our appraisals are not free. Normally this fee is subtracted from the agreed value. Alas, considering the negligible value of this ring, I'm afraid you would still owe us. However, since this is a rather unusual circumstance, we shall waive the fee this once. No need to concern yourself with the bauble. I will personally see to its disposal. Well, that's nice. Now, in this case, you notice I can't complete the quest because it's given me an option of a reward. Now, we can take Ether. What Ether would do is, since I'm a magic user, if I was down on magic, I could take Ether and it would boost me up. Or I can just take a health potion. I'm going to take the health potion because I find it very seldom that I run out of magic wielding power. So I'm going to take the potion. Okay. Do I have anything else to do in here? Open arms. You're invited gestures once. Oh, yeah. I still have to go to the... why can't I remember? It's the place where they make clothing. I'll see it in a minute. Hang on. The Weaver's Guild. I need to go to the Weaver's Guild and turn that quest in. God, that was one of the first quests I got. And I think I'm close to being able to go out and do some fighting. Finally. And get on my road to becoming a Thermitage. Hey, girl. You've returned. Well, how did it fare? 2 potential recruits, you say? Welcome news. I only hope their zeal for fashion will show in their efforts for the guild. What we do here may seem all silk and satin, be sure, but the work within these walls is far from easy. In that, I suppose our trade is not unlike any other. Master Troll, is it? How you doing, buddy? I'm just about to end my time here, but I'm glad that you came in. Say hello. Let's complete this one. Oh, I leveled up again. What am I now? Level 3? Yes, I'm level 3. All right. So, what's new there? Yeah, I've been at it about 2 hours. I was getting ready to take off, so I'm gonna come in and I got back into this game. I want to play it, and I decided I'm going to just play it. And if somebody comes to watch, very well. If they don't, oh, that's okay. Let's see what I got for quests, though. If you notice now, all my quests now are outside. So I think I've pretty much finished anything I've got inside, for the time being, anyway. But like I said, I've been at it a couple hours, so I think I'm going to... take off for now. And if you enjoyed any of this, and I hope you did, come back and check to see where I'm at. I've got other characters that I'm playing in this game, but as I said earlier, it's been so long since I played it, I forgot how to play it. Plus, a lot of the stuff that I did in the game has changed because they've had expansions to the game, and some of the magic and things like that have changed. Some of the fighting techniques, things like that, have changed, and so I'm gonna play a new character just to kind of get back up to snuff. And I can show you before I leave. Let me show you what I'm talking about. I can't remember what the current level is that you can get to. But this is a new world that I'm on, and the reason I'm on a new world, twofold. It's a new world they want to get new players on, so they're giving you extra experience to level to a certain point if you're in this particular world. The other one is that the other worlds that I'm in, I'm actually full. I can't get any more characters. So this is my main world, And this is a Lancer. She's level 20. She started out as a white mage, but I got kind of bored with white mage. And then this is my main character. She's a blue mage, but that's really not what she is. She's a level 57 bard. And I can show you her in a minute. This is another little character just like the one I'm playing in the other game. I didn't come into this one because I've already started it. It's already this guy's already almost level 27. You would have missed a lot of the game if I'd have started on this one. Excuse me. I've got this little girl that I haven't actually played much yet. I've got this guy that I've been reserving for some friends that I play with, so I haven't played him very much either. He's level 28. This gal right here is a bard, and I was playing with another group of fellas. When they quit playing, and they took a break, and so I stopped playing this character at level 57 until we get back together again as a group, and then I'll start playing this one up again. And that has happened. We're getting back together now to start leveling up this character again. But in the meantime, I played this character and got her up to level 51. And now this one's interesting because remember when I showed you that you could be a warrior, or you could be a healer, or you could be a summoner. This character, I've played all of those different jobs up to like 20 or level 30 or higher. So this one's a really well-rounded one because this was my character that I played on my own by myself when I wasn't able to play with the other people that I play with. This is a fairly new character that we just started. And then I've got my Playboy Bunny that I told you I made a Playboy Bunny to play. Now they're not Playboy bunnies. Those ears are actually real. This fantasy character happens to be whatever they are that look like a bunny. Okay. Now this character here, they're only female. There is no male of this character. So I don't know how that works, but there you go. Now my main character here, like I said, is a bard. And I'll log in real quick and show you. So when I'm playing with the group, this is who I play with, this character. And why do I play a female character? Well, have you seen what the males look like? I mean, seriously, come on. They're ugly. All right, so this is how you change characters. Right now, I am a blue mage. And if you remember, I told you that blue mage is a new job class that just came out with one of the latest expansions. So everybody wants to be a blue mage now. But all you have to do if you want to change to something else, if you notice that this character I played to level 32 Paladin, level 15 Marauder, level 30 Dark Knight, level 32 White Mage, Scholar, level 32 Astrologian. These are all different jobs. These are healers. These are tanks. These over here are melee. So you got a fighter, a pugilist, a lancer, a ninja, and a samurai. And then down here you've got these are the magic, these are the DPS that are ranged characters. So like a bard is an archer. That's my main character. It's level 57. You've got a machinist. A machinist, if you look at the icon, she has a gun. So with a machinist, you get a gun, sword, you get weapons like that. And then down here, I've got the magical ranged characters. 15 black mage, a 32 summoner, a 50 red mage, and a 20 blue mage, which is this character. But this is my main character, and all you have to do to change is you can go over here. Let's see, hang on. You can go over here and choose a set of clothing. And if I choose this set of clothing and equip it, now she's a bard. Level 57. So anyway. So we'll get into some of this other stuff as I level that other character up. And if you're interested in knowing any more about the higher levels, let me know. I can always jump on here and go over some stuff with you. In the meantime, I want to thank you guys for keeping me company, and hope you had fun. And I'll see you around. I'm going to start twitching a lot more because I don't know what's going on with YouTube. YouTube's getting pretty scary over there, so I'm going to start doing a lot more Twitch. Anyway, catch you later. I'm out for tonight. I might come back later if after dinner if I feel like playing for a little bit. But anyway, catch you later.